everyone. It's a beautiful day here at the tiny little homestead. Hey, I gotta share this with you. Look what someone bought me for my birthday. I'm so excited. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and talk about updates on the homestead. It's a beautiful day, so we've got to get out in it and enjoy it while we can. And I don't know about you, but I enjoy working on my homestead. I enjoy the work. I'm just like so thankful that I have the opportunity to do this work and that I'm capable of doing this work. I've been in positions where I was not able to do anything I was sick, so I had to lay in the bed and all I could think about was the things that I would prefer to do on the homestead. So much rather do work than just lay around. And that's not saying that, you know, if you're sick, you need to be still and heal. And that was really just hard for me. My personality is I got to keep going. And sometimes God has a way of letting me get sick so that I will let my body rest. And so sometimes that happens. So today I'm just so thankful. After spending Thanksgiving with my family, we did go ahead and go to my in-laws' house. We did recently lose my mother-in-law, and she had brain cancer, and it was fast, and she made life look easy. I'll just say that. She made life and death look easy. I heard that there was a couple of days that she was in a lot of pain, and they had to get ahead of the pain, and that was hard to hear. But I'm so thankful that she is not suffering, and we were there with her when she took her last breaths, and we're just so grateful that I'm gonna get emotional. I personally am thankful because she taught me a lot about living the Southern life, and relationships, and how not to leave people out. She always included everyone. If we were doing a gathering or something, she would always make sure that somebody I didn't even know was invited or included to whatever we were doing. So and she just taught me a lot about Southern living and culture, and that's something that I didn't know coming from California. Anyway, we're just so thankful that she's not in pain, and I'm grateful for everything that she gave and showed and taught and did. So yeah, but today on the homestead we are going to get out in the sunshine, get our vitamin D, and pick up a lot of sticks that have blown off trees. We're going to these are things that I'm planning to do. I may not get to all of them, but if there's enough time in the day, I am going to get to it. So I made breakfast. We had homemade apple fritters and sausage with sage, and that was a really nice sweet and savory. We're a family that likes sweet and savory foods, and so I was able to make enough for our neighbors and for our in-laws. And so now that breakfast is over, I'm getting out in the yard. I'm gonna pick up sticks. I've got the side-by-side here. Gonna pick up sticks and tree branches and things that have blown down. We had a little rain yesterday, so that was nice. I don't have to water the garden today. I follow Roots and Refuge, and Jess on Roots and Refuge, thank you so much. If you ever get to see this video, thank you so much for teaching us about the garden, and that even though it's winter and it's not really season time for keeping the garden up, some people have fall gardens. Mine froze, so that didn't work this year, but next year I'm hoping to do a better job. But we still need to water, according to Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm. Check out her channel. She teaches that we still need to water our raised beds, water our garden, so that the soil doesn't get dry and all the microorganisms will die out if we let it get dry. So luckily it rained yesterday and I don't have to take time watering the garden, because that's still, watering dirt just kind of seems funny, but we do need to do it. So that gives me more time to spend out in the yard, doing what I need to do there. Picking up sticks, stacking the firewood, probably raking up some leaves. I am going to also rake up leaves and put them on my raised beds, because I can use that as a mulch, and all the organisms that are on the leaves and everything will go into the dirt, and that'll just make more life in the raised bed. So I'm trying that out this year. Chickens have been fed. I've got chickens, y'all. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And they're getting big. They've got most of all their feathers. There's one that has like a little patch here, and I don't know if it's because she just hasn't got her feathers yet, or if other chickens are pecking at her. So I don't know, but they're so beautiful. I just kind of picked out some different colored ones, but the way they're evolving, their colors are changing and their patterns are changing, and some of them have different, several colors, and oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. Anyway, it's funny just watching them grow. They're like my little babies. And then let's see what else. So raking leaves up, putting those on the beds. My friend Bill, who helps me out on the homestead a lot, he is coming today to hopefully finalize putting the roof on the chicken run and the metal on the chicken run. We will see about that. Hopefully. It's just been ongoing, because we have raked up or tilled up some of the ground to try to make the chicken run level, and the ground is soft, so anytime you put weight on it, it kind of shifts, and so it gets off level. So now we are working with bricks and different things, and so we're testing out different ways to get it to stay level, and hopefully, I think Bill has finally found the answer. Right now it's level and the walls are up, but the roof needs to go on, because we're doing a metal covered roof on the run, just so they can be out and not feel insecure about flying objects. Flying raptors in the air coming down to get them. So we are going to do that. And I also have, the shed still needs painting on the back side and the far side. I've got the primer on most of the far side, then the blue needs to go up, and then the back needs to be completely done. Just kind of been saving that because nobody really sees the back but me, and so I saved that for last. I wanted to do what everyone could see first, of course, and so hopefully get that done today. I think that's it, just kind of maintenance. The cannas that are around need to, they've died back, so I just need to cut them down, and I'd like to really tackle like the flower bed and get that all cleaned up, and neighbors, I'd like to get that cleaned up, and oh, so much. I'm just praying I can get it all done. So but yeah, I want to also talk about being grateful. Since yesterday was Thanksgiving, I just turned 55, so this is what 55 looks like on me. And I'm just so grateful. I know a lot of people, they start getting aging, and they're like, oh, I'm getting old or whatever. And I just want to say, let's flip that around. I'm going to be thankful. I'm not upset about aging. It's just a process of life. So, and I think Miss Linda, my mother-in-law, really helped me learn this, and that it's a natural thing. And I am going to be grateful. I am grateful that I made another year. I made it to 55. I'm so thankful, because a lot of people back in the old days didn't make it to 55. They died pretty young of illnesses, and so I'm just thankful I made it another year. I'm thankful I can get out in my yard and I'm capable of doing these things. And I'm thankful for my family that's still here. I'm thankful for the things that I learned from my family that's not here any longer. And and there's a lot of them. So I'm just grateful. Today it's a beautiful day. You can't not be grateful for a beautiful day. I mean, you can't not be grateful for a beautiful day. Anyway, it's warm. The sun is shining. These days are going to be fewer and fewer as winter is upon us. And so, yeah, I'm just completely grateful. I do want to walk around and show you kind of what I'm going to be working with today. What I'm so grateful that I get to work with today. Yep. So, I love the crunching leaves. I'm thankful for crunching leaves. Are you? Crunching leaves. I remember when I first moved here, my mom was still in California, and I would send her a box of fall leaves to crunch with my little sister. They could throw them outside and crunch them, because we didn't have leaves like this in California, in Southern California. So, anyway. So, here's the back of the shed that needs to be done. I have all these windows. Haha, new project coming up, and I may have mentioned it before to you, but I do plan on, I've got, I think, 40 more windows at my friend Jessica's house that I need to go pick up, so they're not in her way anymore. But window greenhouse is coming, and that's going to go right over there. We've got some trees that need to come down, and we're working with people on that. And then over there, in between Chicken Coop, then this will be rabbits, and then you'll walk through and there'll be it'll be like walking through a garden portal hopefully, and then there'll be greenhouse and more garden beds and high tunnels and such. So those are the plans. So all of this stuff got moved away from the back of the shed. One day my big dream is this will be an outdoor kitchen. But in the meantime, it's the back of the shed. All right, so my little fire pit area and a little eating area. I love this. My sister gave me this chandelier for my birthday several years back, and I just hang it, and I put little solar lights in it, and so it glows really pretty at nighttime. Little church window that I got from the antique flea market. Bench that I've had for years and years, and then we just sit around. We'll put our little camp chairs around the fire pit, and I've got some stacked wood over there, but I've got lots of logs and twigs and all kinds of things that I need to collect and get ready. We're probably going to do a little, every year we do a little s'mores night, invite the cousins over. This over here is my compost pile. I've got several fence, well hello, got several fence pieces over here that I just need to get put together and to make a box. And I'm all about recycling or upcycling or reusing what you have to create things on the homestead. So that's what we're gonna do there. That'd be nice if I can get that kind of picked up and cleaned up today too. But I love all my woods. I do one day want to clean that up and maybe put some trails in there with some like ferns and different hostas and some woodland herbs and such. But yeah, and then there's my daughter's little playhouse, or her she shed, I call it now, because she's not little anymore. So she has her own little she shed. And here is Chicken Coop, what's left of what we've got to do on the chicken coop. So here's the roof that needs to go on. The run looks really good. We're going to, it's got the 1/4 inch hardware cloth, and we're taking all precautions. We are going to put hardware cloth from the bottom of the coop down into the ground all the way around to have a barrier for critters so they can't get in. And then here is entry here into the run. There's also one on the other side because it is kind of large, and that way if I need to get in quickly from either side I can do that. We just have the little twist on the door here, but eventually one day I want to get the automatic solar door that can go on a timer or can be programmed to open up with the sun coming out. So this is the front of the coop, and I just love the shape of it. That old schoolhouse shape or barn shape, or I don't know, it looks like an old schoolhouse to me. And then here is the side with the nesting boxes are on the inside. And then we just, I put a carabiner on here because it's kind of easy to open, and I don't want any raccoons getting excited about getting my girls. So here we are. I don't have any nesting material in the boxes as of yet, but someone said I probably should get some. There's my babies. Hi, babies. I'll introduce you later to the girls. It's back on here. Oops. Come on, get on there. Okay. That was a little struggle, so I need to adjust that. Here is, I love these windows. They just pop out. You don't have to be on the inside to open them. And then they pop down, and they have little locks to snap into. Here's the other side. And so give you a big view. And so that roof is going up there. And we've got some metal to match. And here comes Bill now. Hi, Bill. So that's what we're working on. And show you the quick inside modifications. Hope no girls are by the door. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. So we're doing the deep litter method, which becomes compost later. Chandelier has been installed and it works nicely. Isn't it pretty? I still have to do curtains. Yep. Look at how pretty they are. Hi, girls. Oh, Hazel. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Hazel. Hello, Jade. Jade and Hazel like to be petted. The rest of them, they're not sure. So, that is the chicken coop. Things that we're excited about today and thankful for. But yeah, I'm working on purchasing some more property. Bill's over there trying to get attention. I'm working on purchasing some more property that's attached to mine, and try to make this homestead a little bit bigger. I'm doing it in chunks. I do work a 9 to 5, and so it's difficult to be on the homestead all day, every day, but hopefully one day this will be my 9 to 5. I'm looking forward to it, and but I am thankful that I do have a 9 to 5, and thankful again that I'm capable of earning an income and contributing to society and my community. I may not ever give up my 9 to 5 completely. Maybe it won't be a 9 to 5 forever, but maybe it'll be a, I don't know, 9 to noon or something. I don't know. Anyway, I do love my homestead. I have a passion for it. I have a passion for building this community. I'm going to be hopefully soon doing a homestead walk with neighbors of mine that also have a homestead. I really like to share other local homesteaders with you. And everybody's homestead is different, and everybody's styles are different of homesteading, and but we all learn from each other, and so I'm really excited to actually go and learn from the rest of the community, and to be able to share that with you and encourage you that just because you don't do it one way or the other, it doesn't mean it's the wrong way. It's just your way, and anybody can be a homesteader. So I thank you for joining me. I really want to say that I really am thankful for you also for tuning into this channel. I mean, there's millions of other channels to look at, and but do please, if you don't mind, hit that like button down there and subscribe to my channel so that you can see what's going on my homestead, and maybe learn from my mistakes, or just feel encouraged by what I'm sharing. I hope you are. Oh, I do have 2 new things on the homestead too. For my birthday every year, I try to plant something, and so I did recently purchase and plant a fig tree, which I'm so excited about because in California we used to have figs in our backyard. I did not ever eat them because I was afraid of them. They just looked strange to me. But I recently had some figs at a feast that I went to. And if you have ever heard of Babette's Feast, oh my gosh, you gotta watch that movie. And we had Babette's Feast, and they had figs, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. And so I had to definitely put on my list this year to plant a fig tree. And then I also got a blackcurrant bush. I've seen briefly some things to do with them, but I have not done any research. But this spring, I'm sure I will do some research and maybe make some jams, or I'm sure there's a medicinal thing that they are valued for also. So I'm going to do some research on that. But I know that they're not that common of a thing, so that's kind of why I also wanted to get black currants. There are also like red currants, gold currants, things like that. So eventually I'm hoping to have a currant garden. And but I'm just so thankful for you. I'm thankful for my homestead community. I'm thankful for Roots and Refuge. I'm thankful for Weeping Willow Farms, and Justin Rhodes, the Homestead family. I mean, there's so many different homestead channels out there as well that I follow that inspire me, and they just share like I'm doing, and share their knowledge and information and what they're doing every day on the homestead. And one day I hope to be like them, where I can do this every day and share with you and encourage you that you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. Absolutely, anyone can do this. You just have to want to, but you can do it. So I want to thank you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you are notified anytime that I publish another or upload another video. I'd love to have you join along, and if you don't care, share with someone. If you're building your community, your little homestead community, as I am in my small town, and helping it to grow, then share with your friends all of the homestead videos that you find, not only mine, and you know, build your homestead community. Even if you're in a suburban area or in the city, you can still build a homestead community. Maybe you grow spices in your windowsill, in your kitchen window. I bet you there's neighbors that do the same thing. And so get together and have a tea time or something like that, that you make a tea out of your herbs, or you know, share a meal, whatever herbs that you're cooking, put those in your meal, and invite your neighbors over that are doing the same thing. It's about having like-minded people so that we encourage each other and keep growing. So thank you. I love you all, and I wish you happy homesteading.